Good morning and welcome to day 60 of the 90-day luxury experience. I cannot believe that it has been 2 months now that we've been doing this. It's been such an amazing journey, and I'm so glad that you've been along with me on this ride. And we have another 30 days to go to bring us to the end of the year and to our new improved selves, which is the whole reason that we're even doing this process to begin with. So before we jump into what the theme of the week is going to be, let's do a little recap of last week. So first and foremost, I'm starting off today being outside. I just kind of wanted to be in the fresh air. It's a little chilly up here in the Northeast, but it is good enough. Nothing that is not manageable, as I like to say. But let's see. So last week we focused on play, and the main reason for doing that was to recognize that we need balance overall in our lives. And if we do not have balance, then how are we supposed to become our best and better selves? So putting that hard work in, yes, with all of the other activities that we've been doing, but at the same time recognizing that to have fun, to enjoy, to really have the opportunity to live and breathe and experience what life has to offer, regardless of what that might look like, to create the balance that we all deserve really in our lives. And balance is a luxury, play is a luxury, and that gives us the opportunity to experience life to the fullest, which I believe is overall important. So last week we did focus on play, and I wanted to go ahead and announce the winner of the experience for last week, which was Franchesca. So congratulations, Franchesca. I'm so happy that you have been a part of this experience so far with all of us. It's been super fun, and I'm glad that you elected to get one of the luxury wine packages. So Francesca will be receiving that, and when you receive it, please go ahead and post using hashtag 90day luxury, which would be awesome and great. This is Francesca's second time winning, so this just goes to show that just because you won once does not mean you cannot win again. So she got the luxury box last time, and then this time she's going to get the wine, and this is awesome and gives everyone the opportunity to really be a part of what's happening. So after last night it kind of just hit me that as we are winding down, we've already passed the halfway point of this overall luxury experience, and we are about to enter December. So December is 2 days away. And with that, it is the last month of the year, 2020, which the main reason I've been decided to do this experience this year was, number one, it was sitting heavy in my heart for a little while. And then in addition to that, I wanted to give all of us a push at the end of the year to have something to focus on, something positive that we can work on, because there are a lot of things that are out of our control, right? There are a lot of things that we just don't have the opportunity to really package nicely in a little box and do as we please with it. But it's really how we show up, how we live, how we react or do not react to situations. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how the year ends as long as we are closer to being our true selves. So for me, as I've told you guys in the past, luxury is all about gratitude and balance and the creation of getting deeper to who we truly are and our inner purer selves. That being said, this week's luxury is going to be the luxury of expression. So expression can be thought about in many different ways. The way I'm seeing it might be different from the way you see it, which is perfectly fine. I am looking at it in terms of how we show up and self-expression in all that we do. So making sure that we are our truest and truer selves when we do activities in our lives, the way we interact with people, the way that we decide to play, the way that we decide to answer someone when someone comes at us in a certain way that which might not be the most beneficial, but at the same time we have control over our actions. We have control over how we express ourselves and how we decide to overall show up. So that's what this luxury theme is about. Today being Sunday, you know, I love new beginnings. I love resetting. So this is a nice opportunity to do that good, nice reset and to jump into the week of expression. So the question for today is always, we start outside and go inside. So we're going to say, how do I express myself to others? What is one word that describes how I express myself to others? And then the sub question is, does that word really reflect me? So I'm outside among trees. Still the example, but I'm going to use it anyway. So if I feel that the word tree expresses me, the way I show up to other people. So tree, strong, sturdy, flexible to a certain extent, because to be a tree, you have to be flexible. You have to sway with what life gives you. But if at the same time, when I think of myself and the way I truly show up, I want to be a flower. What can I do to merge those two things together so that I am showing up more the flower as opposed to the tree? If it makes sense to you, go with it. If it doesn't make sense to you, come up with your own analogy. It's freedom of choice, so enjoy that. But that is what the question is, and looking forward to hearing all about it with hashtag 90-day luxury. Also, today is the second to last day of our month of November where we were saying yes to ourselves. So for me, I said yes to myself by coming outside and going for a walk. That's something that I wanted to do for me. And I'm happy with that. So it doesn't matter if you have done 29 days so far worth of saying yes, or if you've done zero, that's okay. It doesn't matter. You're still allowed to show up and choose today as being your day one of saying yes to you. You know why? Because you're worth it. So enjoy, do, begin. Let's jump into expression.